Hey guys, Adrian Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Profit Power Hour. Um, so, I want to just be upfront with you guys right now. I'm at a conference out in Los Angeles. There's a ton of huge seven-figure marketers out here. So, I'm traveling on the holidays. I don't want to be traveling, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help me be more successful, right? And I've flown out here to Los Angeles, and there's just like it's crazy. There's so much content spilling out of everybody's mouths, including mine. And I just want to go soak it all up. I want to inhale it, and I want to regurgitate all of that value to you guys on my next Profit Power Hour. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer one very common question that I'm seeing trend on my Facebook page, because a lot of you are following me on Facebook, and I look at your questions every day. And then I'm just going to get back downstairs to the conference because I don't want to miss out, and I know that y'all don't want me to miss out, because when I miss out, you miss out, because I'm going to teach you guys everything I learned. So that being said, um, tonight's going to be super short. We're going to announce a $200 cash money winner. Still always going to make sure that I do that. And yeah, then we will, come back on next week, obviously, and do the same thing. So, one very common question I'm getting on Facebook is, how do I write a good email for my email marketing? And I've gotten so many questions about it that I decided I would just go ahead and show you all exactly how I would structure an email. Over this Black Friday past weekend, I have just absolutely crushed it with email. I mean, I literally sent one email that made almost $5,000. Just one email made me over 5 Gs. Just crazy. The great thing about Shopify is if you connect your autoresponder, which in this case is MailChimp, and that's what I recommend in this case with Shopify, Shopify pushes all of your leads, all of your buyers directly into an email list in MailChimp. MailChimp is free. They let you collect subscribers at no cost. They only charge you when you get over 2,000 subscribers and you send an email. But if you're not sending emails and you got 100,000 subscribers, they don't charge you, which is pretty cool. So you can just at least get it collecting leads by connecting it to your Shopify store, which is one button. And then you can come back and mail it, whenever you see fit. So to connect it to your Shopify store, you just need to go to the App Store through Shopify and type in MailChimp. And they have their own app. And when you click that, it will connect it to your Shopify store. Very, very simple. Make sure that you do have a MailChimp account. That's obviously important. Remember, it's free to sign up for MailChimp. And they'll walk you through this little checklist when you get started, which is create your list and all this stuff. All you're really doing is just setting up your account information and naming your list. In this example account, I've named my list Homefront FD customers. Because remember, Shopify is going to now, since I've connected it to MailChimp, it's going to push in all of my buyers and all of my partials. A partial is somebody who added something into the cart and didn't buy. All right, I want to walk you through exactly step by step how I write my emails. But I'm going to get back off to learning some more content downstairs. So once you've started building your list, you need to start emailing it as soon as possible. Do not let your email subscribers sit there for weeks or months without mailing them. That really hurts your list. They forget who you are. You get more spam complaints, lower open rates. You should really start utilizing these email addresses as soon as they come in. All right, so don't be scared to mail them. Now, Homefront FD customers has 8 subscribers. It's like I said, this little sample play account. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I would send an email. Okay, so let's say you've got your you want to email these 8 subscribers or 100, or in one of my accounts I got 150,000. subscribers. It's a massive list. What you would do is you would just come up here to the top left where it says campaigns. And you would hit create a new campaign. Now, when you hit create a new campaign, it's going to walk you through the setup process of creating a email. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do this and set it up to where it works really nicely. Hit create campaign. And it's going to then ask you, what do you want to do? Send out a regular campaign, a text campaign, a split test, or RSS feed. You always want to select regular campaign. Remember, regular is normal. This is the default. Select that. Now it's going to ask you what list you want to mail. You should really only have one list, which is your customers and partials. So we're going to select that. You want to hit send to entire list. You can play with these other ones in the future if you want. They're more advanced. I typically just hit send to my entire list though. Then at the bottom right, you can hit next. Now it's going to ask you a couple of things you got to fill in. So what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to name this email, name this campaign. This is for internal use only, so just name it something that you can remember. So I might name this Profit Power Hour Tuesday example, okay? And then it's going to ask you what your subject line is going to be. So you might come in here and say, these deals will make your jaw drop. And then, of course, what's really cool about MailChimp is you can use emojis, and they really help open rates. It's pretty crazy. Like, maybe I could throw this one in here because it's got the guy who's actually, like, got his jaw dropped. I might could put a cat in here, or it doesn't matter. They got all sorts of stuff. I could spend 10 minutes going through all these emojis. But let's just say we're going to do the jaw drop one. Do this right there. Boom. And then maybe you can put a second. This is what I love about them, though. It's like, you know, it's just pretty cool. You can put these different emojis in, space between them, and it really sticks out. Your from name is basically the persona that you want to email from. I created Angie. She is just a fake name. I don't want to email these customers from Adrian Morrison because, well, I mean, I don't want them to know who I am. You know, I like my privacy. So I would not recommend putting your real name in there. Just create, you know, a character to represent your store. And then down here, you put in your from email address. This is the email address that you're going to be sending the email from. Now, if you're using like Gmail, it'll automatically plug in, boom, bam. It's very simple. If you want to send from your own domain name, like I'm sending from newsletter at homefrontfd.com, you got to set a couple of things up. There's tutorials on how to do that, but that's not really what this webinar is about. A lot of people just use like their Gmail, but I put in my domain. To verify your domain, you just hit verify this domain, and it'll send you a verification email. So you hit send, and now it has sent an email. Oh, it's telling me I sent one just the other day, actually, yesterday. Anyways, I'm just looking at that. I actually thought this was verified. It's telling me that it's still not. Anyways, what you do is you get the verification code, which apparently was sent to me yesterday, and you enter it in, and it'll instantly verify the domain. So should all be good there. Pretty simple to do, and then you can start mailing from your own domain. Over here on the right-hand side is a merge tag, and you're getting people's first and last names when they sign up for your list. So technically, if you want, you could copy this. So if I copied it and you put it over here, it would put their name there. So it would be like Adrian, these deals will make your jaw drop. Stacy, these deals will make your jaw drop, which really helps open rates. So you hit next. Once that's done, oh, I'm just going to skip this verification for now. And now you can start writing an email. Now they give you a whole bunch of templates here that you can go through. I would select the one column right here, hit select, and I'm going to walk you through writing an email. So when you select that pre-made one column template, this is what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and we're going to modify this and make it really pretty, and we're going to toss some products in here. So first things first, you got an image and you've got a body. We're going to use this cool drag and drop tool to add in more images, some buttons, and some more text. And we're going to make like a really nice looking ecom email. So first, let's go ahead and add an image in just to show you how that's done. So I'm going to click add an image. Then over here, it's going to say browse. So let's click the browse button. And right here, we've got some images that are already loaded and saved in from yesterday when I was playing around on this. If you don't already have images saved in MailChimp, then you can come up here and hit upload, and you can upload any images from your computer into MailChimp. So I went and pulled these off of my store, these images of these products. You can see them here. And they're already in here. So you can do it that way. And once these images are in, they're saved forever, so you don't ever have to add them again if you want to use them in a future promo. So what I'm going to do is add our logo to the top. We'll do this one right here. Select, boom, tosses my logo in. I always put the logo at the top because it brands the emails. It helps with trust issues, and you know, people will remember if you email them in a good amount of time and you don't wait forever, they'll remember who you are. So the logo is important. All this down here will change later. Save and close. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over and start making this pretty and add some products. So we go to the top right, and there's this little button called the divider. So I'm going to drag this, and see how it moves and says drop block here. You can choose where you want to move stuff. I'm going to drop it under the logo, and it just adds a nice little gray line. It separates the logo from everything, looks nice. Save and close. Now I'm going to add a text box. And I'm going to do that above, actually, let's do it above the gray lines. Let's do that. And here's where I usually like put the promo code or something. So I might say something like, check out these deals for 20% off. Now, of course, if you want to make sure that you're promoting something that really is 20% off, right? And this is just purely an example. You can make that bold. You can come over here and you can make the letters bigger. See how I just made it bigger? I'd probably go like a little bit smaller. Let's do 22. Okay. And give it a nice little title. Now what we can do is start tossing in images of products and titles for those images, and even some buttons. So the next thing is we're going to add in a text box under the gray line. We're going to add in an image, top right, drop it under that text box, save and close, and then we're going to add a button under the image. So basically a title, an image, and a call to action. Now let's play around with this. First things first, let's put in the image of what we're going to promote. So I'm going to click on the image at browse. Let's say that I want to toss in this jet lighter. Select. You'll see it'll instantly throw in this lighter because I uploaded the image to MailChimp earlier. Then if you click up here on the title, we can come over here and I might put something like hot deal, fire, like that. And we would probably want to go ahead and make this bad boy bold. and center it. And I usually make these a little bigger, like maybe like 18 text size. And then down here where it says buy it now, we're going to click this button, and it's going to allow us to change what this says. So I'm going to say something like get this deal now. And then I'm going to click over here on style. Look at the top right, click on style. We can change the color if we want, but most importantly, I come over here where it says font size, and I always make the font size 20. It makes the button bigger, right? So now we've got like a nice looking little product right here, right? Now let's replicate that and add another product in. But first, before we do that, actually let's add in a link, because when people click on this, you want them to actually see the link to the product. So we're going to come back over to Homefront FD. We're going to copy this. I'm going to scroll over here, click it, click the image again, and notice over here to the right it says link. Click that, and then we can just paste our link in there and hit insert. All right, now when somebody clicks on this image, it's going to send them straight to my Shopify store. Let's do the same thing on the button because it's separate. Click the button, and then right here where it says web address, paste, save. All right, now let's do the same thing all over again. Divider, separate product 1 from product 2, right? Then we're going to grab a text box, save, image, save, and you'll see this gets redundant. Button, save. Okay, now let's add in our next product. Let's do let's say the baby bunkers. All right, let's add the title. HFD, baby bunkers. HFD stands for Homefront FD. I just kind of call them like the official gear of HFD. We'll go ahead and we'll add in our, what size did I make this? 18, okay. So make sure this is size 18. You want everything to link up. Bold. All right, now let's make the button say the same thing this one does up here, get this deal now. So we're just going to say now. And remember, we're going to go to style, and we're going to make this 20. And this is what a lot of you have been asking me on the Facebook page is, how do you structure your emails? Well, here's your answer. This is exactly how I do it. And I usually offer at least 3 products. So let's do that. Let's write out a full email before I roll back downstairs and get back to the conference. So another divider, and then we'll do text, image. And for those of you asking, do you have to do this every time? The answer is no, you don't. You save this template and you never have to do it again. I'm just building it from scratch so you guys can see how it's done. So I'm going to do this one a little faster, all right, because it's the third one. Now we're going to do the phone, select it. We're going to do our title up here. So we're going to write a different title. So we're going to say HFD iPhone case. We're going to make the size of the font, what was it, 18. We're going to bold that bad boy. We're going to center it, bam, bam. We're going to change this to say, get this deal now, style, and we want to bring this up to 20, bam. All right, save and close, another divider, and then I usually take this bottom part and say, thanks for supporting our store. And then I'll come and I'll just erase all of this stuff and say, we really appreciate each and every one of our customers. We hope you enjoy these special holiday deals and get something. Let's see these deals. We hope you enjoy these special holiday deals. Let us know if you need anything, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. Boom. All right. So you just write like a thank you letter at the bottom, and it just makes it look nice. People appreciate that. Save and close. Okay. Now we've written an email. Of course, you want to make sure, yes, for those of you asking, you do add the links to each of your buttons for each of these products. So you do what we did up here. You add the link to the button and the image for each of these products by going to your Shopify store, locating that product, copying and pasting the link. All right. Save and close. Now we've written a really nice email. Now you can do a couple of things. Number one is you can send yourself a test email. So by hitting send a test email, you actually end up sending yourself a test email whereby you just see what it looks like in the inbox. The other thing is you can hit enter preview mode, and this shows you what the email is going to look like on somebody's computer and on their cell phone. So if you look to the left, it looks really nice. It's big images, nice header, logo, everything's nice. You got your social things, you got to put all that stuff in there. You got your address, website, all that down at the bottom. Over here, if you look at it on the cell phone, you'll see what it looks like on people's cell phones. It looks good. So now you've proofed it, right? Now you can come up here and at the top right, you hit save as template. And when you save this template, you never have to go back and rewrite this email again. Like you can always use this email. It'll already have your logo in it. It'll already have everything structured with the buttons and the images. All you have to do is change the images out with everything you want. So I've already got my templates made like this. So now when I write an email, I just simply come back to my templates, select it, and I replace the images with new products that I'm marketing. Makes life so much easier. Then you hit next, and it's giving you a checklist. It's telling me that I have to verify my domain, which apparently yesterday they sent an email and I never verified it. But you guys got to type in that confirmation code. And you see here it says default text content. Let's resolve that. I actually forgot that because my mind's going crazy. That's up here at the top left. See it says use this area to offer a short preview of your email's content. Right here I usually put offer ends in 48 hours or something like that. Just something, that adds a little bit of urgency. And that's like what people can preview without having to read the whole email. So you'll see now that's solid. Okay, now I can't send an email because I haven't verified this email address, but after this, you come down and you hit schedule or send. If you hit send, it's going to send the email right now immediately. If you hit schedule, then you can schedule it for a specific time and date. I usually schedule my emails to be sent out in advance, and I do that from usually early in the morning emails. Between like 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern is the best time to email. Mid-afternoon sucks. Like traffic just doesn't convert that well mid-afternoon. And at nighttime, yeah, I do it as well. I'll send it out at night sometimes. So I prefer to schedule my emails. So that's it. I mean, you go through, you write an email, you create a template. You never have to do it again once you create the template. You just got to go in and change the images to offer different promotions, and you're solid. I already see a lot of you in here. Like, I see y'all saying thank you. I needed this. Looks good. Awesome. All right, cool. So, it's not like that hard, but if you write a good email, it can make you a whole bunch of money. If you write a crappy email, then it's not going to make you any money. There's a big difference between the way I've been doing it and the way I started out. First couple emails I ever sent didn't make me that much money. Now when I drop an email, it makes me 4 to 5 grand. And it's because I use this formula that I just showed y'all. This formula is a great way to structure your emails for high open rates and high click rates. So when they open it, they actually click on the stuff that they see, right? You just got to plug your products into the formula. All right, so that's it. I mean, after that, you can roll back out to the home screen of not Shopify, but MailChimp, and it'll tell you when it's sent. You can look at the reports. They show you how much revenue was generated. They show you how many people clicked it and opened it, all sorts of cool stats. Email marketing is important. You should be collecting your leads. You should be emailing your leads. If you're not, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. All right, so I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to announce the winner for next week. We've had that $200. I'm sorry, for this week, this $200 cash prize winner. Before I say that, remember these live Profit Power Hours happen every Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST. Make sure you show up every single week. I've always got cool content to share with you guys. And I look forward to sharing with you next week everything that I'm learning this week. And that's what I'm about to do is I'm about to roll back down to the conference and just learn some more. I'm just soaking up as much information as I can because there's so many big ballers out here that are just killing it that I want to learn from. And you never know everything, right? There's always something else to learn. So that being said, I really appreciate you guys' time. I look forward to seeing you next week at 9 p.m. EST on the Profit Power Hour. And tonight's $200 cash prize winner is give me that money, give me that money. It is Cameron Shields. Cameron Shields. Congratulations, Cameron Shields. Hey man, I've got your email. I clicked your name on the whatever attendee list or whatever, and got your email address. I'll be shooting you an email in a second. Actually, if you'll probably after I get back upstairs from the conference, and I'll PayPal you. So I just need to make sure that that's your PayPal email. So Cameron Shields. Everybody's saying congratulations. Thanks for being a good sport. I love giving away free money. I might up the ante later on this month and give away more than $200. So I hope that entices you to keep coming back. I hope y'all enjoyed learning how to write emails tonight. I look forward to seeing you crush it. Send me your stats when you write an email and you make some money from it. Let me know on my Facebook page. I want to share it with the world. I want to show them that this stuff works. So congrats to Cameron. Congrats to all of you for being here tonight. I'm about to go back downstairs, meet some more partners and learn some more stuff. I really appreciate you guys' time. And yeah, that's it. I will see y'all next week at 9 p.m. EST on our live Profit Power Hour. So good night. Hope you guys crush it, and I'll see you on the next one.